It's version 2.0 of the restructuring plan facing West Michigan's largest school district.
Grand Rapids Public School Superintendent is minutes away from laying out the revised plan that includes the shuttering of 10 district schools, including Creston High.
24-Hour News 8's Danny Carlson's live with the preview just ahead of that meeting tonight. Danny?
Brian and Sue, we're expecting to hear the details of version 2.0 in just a little bit under a half an hour, and people have already started piling into the parking lot here at the Franklin campus, the GRPS district headquarters. Now, we do expect in version 2.0 that Superintendent Neal will address several issues, including, as you mentioned, the closure of Creston High School and also the plan's final bottom line. Now, keep in mind, this version of the plan is the one that board members will eventually vote on in December. The first plan closed 10 schools, reorganized more, and a lot of people were upset at some of those closures, including Creston High School. Some people even suggesting that other schools should close instead. We do know tonight, we talked to Superintendent Neal last week. She said if your school wasn't on the closure list the first time around, it won't be on that list this time. So we do hope to learn the details of the new version 2.0 plan within the hour. We can tell you tonight that officials told us community input did play a role in the modifications that were made for the second version of this plan.
It actually created a better plan, a stronger plan, one that actually gets more savings, but also reduces some of the impact on the different parts of the city. None of us want to have to close schools, but if there's a way to do it where we're still accomplishing the goals of the plan from both an academic and a financial standpoint, while also kind of softening the blow or easing the transition, that's a victory.
Now, the first version of the plan saved the school district about $5 million. We were told half of that would be put directly back into classrooms. Now, when we were at the board meeting last week, Superintendent Neal said that this plan would save the district several $100,000 more than that first version of the plan. We'll let you know what that final bottom line is just as soon as we hear the details. Stay with us for 24-Hour News 8 at 10 and 11, and also woodtv.com. Live in Grand Rapids tonight, Danny Carlson, 24-Hour News 8.